It's Sherisse Marie live in your feed, and I apologize in advance if my internet has been a little spotty today, kind of like robot voice a lot. So my apologies. It's not you, it's probably me. Although everybody seems to be doing this around the world. So who knows? How are you, my darlings? I hope you are fantastic. I am fantastic too. Thank you for asking. And I'm really glad that you are here. If nobody has told you today, I'm going to steal this line from someone. If nobody has told you today, you matter, you're important, and you are perfect just the way you are. Ooh. Okay, but let's talk a little bit about your emotional state and how that ties in to how much money you have in the bank, because that's a little important of a topic, right? It's one of those topics where you're either triggered like crazy by it and you're thinking, okay, just drop dead now, or you're thinking, oh, what insight has she got that I don't already know? Either way, we're going to go through it and we're going to make some magic happen. We're going to be the little mimes in the box. Remember the mimes from the 70s? They were in the box. I can't do that very well, but they were in the box. And then they broke out of the box. And then they were alive in the world, not trapped in a box anymore. That is all, oh my God, so all about your emotional state. And we're going to talk about Indy again because I love Indy just a little bit. Just a little bit of a crush on Harrison Ford. Not a big crush, but you know, a girl wouldn't kick him out of bed for eating crackers, let me tell you, even if he is in his 80s. Anyways, he's very happily married, so I'm happy for him. Him and Callista Flockhart have been together for like ever. And that's kind of the way it is, right? You just sometimes the guys you like just are someone else's guy. Okay, I'm going to pull some cards today for you guys. I am feeling a very strong pull to pull some cards. So I'm going to talk about emotional states and money and all the ways that our current mental and emotional baggage is keeping us, mostly you guys, is keeping you stuck, broke, sad, depressed, and thinking that your bank account got forgotten by time, because it happens a lot. Shh. And you know what? The worst part of that is that even after you make these shifts, it still takes a while for the universe to catch up. So you really need to start now so that, you know, in a year or two or four, you can start to reap the rewards. Now, some of my clients get results faster than that, which is fantastic. My results were a little slower than that. I was on the low end of that spectrum. I was not an instant performer, but a lot of my clients are. So there you go. So you know what? We're going to start with Indy because I like to start with Indy. So Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, the one where he's rescuing his dad. And I think it's The Last Crusade. And Sean Connery's sitting there and he's been stabbed and he's gonna die. And Indy's got to try and rescue his dad and save him. And he's thinking like, I just don't even know. I'm not feeling well. I'm so confused by all of these puzzles. He figured out the penitent man was about kneeling. Okay, good thing he knew where to kneel, because otherwise he still would have been dead man, but okay. But then he's like, the leap from the lion's mouth. How do I make the leap from the lion's mouth? I just don't understand. There's this big chasm between where I am now and where I need to go. And in that chasm, there's a 500-foot drop. If it's anything, I can't even see the bottom. What the hell? How do I make this leap from the lion's mouth? What are they talking about? And then he looks up a little bit and he sees the lion and he's like, oh, I came out the lion's mouth. Okay. But I have to take a leap of faith. Huh, that's scary. That is a scary, scary thing. And you know what he did? He changed his perspective ever so slightly and realized that it wasn't just this gaping chasm, there was a path. And all it took was just one little shift in perspective for him to realize that there was a way across. There was a bridge, a big old wide path that he couldn't see. And you know what? He walked across and he got the grail and he rescued his dad. And then the blonde chick died, which didn't make me too sad. But anyways, I digress. So really, if you are feeling like you're stuck, if you are feeling like you just don't know how to get to the other side, quite possibly you just need to shift your perspective slightly. And that is absolutely the only thing that you have to do is shift your perspective slightly. And that will open up all the possibilities that you are not currently seeing. That will open up the ability for you to receive everything that you've ever actually wanted. That will open up the ability for your life to crap cash at you. Sorry to be rude and vulgar, but still, it will. And it just takes that minuscule, tiny little shift in perspective. Now, I hear you saying, I hear it all the time with clients. I just don't know where to start. I'm so lost. I'm so unloving towards myself. Nobody else listens to me. I feel stuck. I feel like I'm lost. Is that one of my cards? Yes, it is. I feel like I'm lost. I feel like I don't deserve. If that's you, raise your hand. I know, it's a lot of us. I feel like I don't deserve to have anything better than I have right now. I'm here to tell you that you do deserve it and you can get it are those my cards? Very, very easily. Okay, so I have 3 cards here. Very, very easily. You just have to want it and you have to reach out for help. Now, whether that help is me or someone else, you need to reach out to help. You need to hold up your hand and say, I'm feeling a little stuck here. How can I make my life better? How can I change things up? Now, before I do cards, I'm going to do cards. But if you do decide that you are ready and you want to work with me, hit me up. I am starting to get very, very busy, but I do have room for one more student starting in April. And I have been given a scholarship for that student to start in April. If you want to take advantage of this once in a lifetime opportunity and have either a free past life regression package of 4 sessions or a 6-session coaching package with me, hit me up down below and let me know that you are interested, that you want that you feel like you're ready for it. Kelly, I'm looking at you, kid. Because honestly, this was such a generous offer from one of my clients. And thank you. Thank you. If you want to drop your name down below and have everybody say thank you, that would be awesome. We never actually talked about whether you wanted to remain anonymous or not. So I'm going to honor your potential respect for privacy and not name you. But if you do want to not be anonymous, then drop your name down below and say, thanks, ladies, I can't wait. Anyways, if you want to be chosen, though, the only thing you have to do is just comment down below, me or I'm in or something, and I will do a draw next week for everyone who did put something down below here. And the winner will I'll contact you and we'll make arrangements to get you something pretty awesome. One way or the other. Could be interesting. Could be very fun. You might just want a year in the inner circle too. Who knows? You can use it for whatever you want. Ooh, exciting, right? I think it's fantastic. Anyways, so cards. I've drawn 3 cards. I want you to just kind of feel if card 1 is your card, or card 2 is your card, or card 3 is your card. And now that while you're thinking about it, I'm going to do a little typing. Okay. Perfect. Okay. So if card 1 was your card, ooh, risk. What are you afraid to risk? What big decision are you avoiding taking because you are feeling unsure, uncertain, scared? What if there are no wrong answers? I know, right? I spent my whole adult life, not my whole adult life, I spent a lot of my adult life being scared of making a decision to the point where I couldn't even hear my inner voice anymore. I couldn't tell what the right answer was in any way, shape, or form. I was paralyzed. And you know what? When I started taking risks, everything changed. Everything. It was insane. Insane. And now I wouldn't change my life for anything. I would maybe make my dishwasher broke. And I'm avoiding taking it apart because it's COVID times and I know what I have to do, but I don't want to pull it out of the wall and unhook it and take it apart. And I don't want to have anybody in my house doing it either. So there you go. A whole list of things that I want somebody to do for me. And I'm like, but it's COVID and I don't want them to come in. Anyways, so risk. Take a risk, see what happens. Okay. If you picked card number 2. Oh, gosh, you guys are getting like the fun cards today. So take a risk. And card number 2 is the mystery. What amazing, intuitive, awe-inspiring transformation awaits you when you choose one of your paths. What happens? Ooh, very excited. Okay, and card number 3. Oh, I haven't had this one before. Not that I remember anyways. And it's me. I'm just kidding. The Bard. Music, poetry, myth, history, and the enchantment of storytelling. Where are you not telling all your stories? Where are you telling your stories? Where are you telling incorrect stories that are more myth than history? Oh, that one dropped in hard. Interesting. Where are you telling yourself stories that are more myth than truth? Stop doing that, okay? If you need some help with that, hit me up. Or apply for the scholarship. That would be good. I told you about the scholarship, right? Yeah, I'm so impressed. I'm so excited. I can't wait to work with one more of you. So, thank you. Oh, if you want to use the if you want to use the scholarship for a session with myself and Vicky, let me know for that as well. So scholarship could be for past life regression, could be for coaching, could be for a session with Efren and myself. Pick one. Let's do this, shall we? Let's have some fun with it and make it the best year of your life. Let's truly make this the year that you transformed, that you changed from meek and mild and not having any boundaries and hating your life and feeling like you were the worst thing since sliced bread and nobody likes you and everybody hates you and you're sitting in the garden eating worms. Yes, I just quoted a song with a child song. And let's create a future that is, I'm going to quote another song, so bright you gotta wear shades. Oh, yeah. I'm a child of the 80s, and you can tell. Anyways, actually, I'm a child of the 70s, but anyways, a teenager in the 80s. Teenager in the 80s. Anyways, I'm going to skedaddle. So if you are in the Stress Start to Bliss Start community, I will see you in 12 minutes. If you are in the Inner Circle community, I will see you in 42 minutes. Good grief, math. Oh, that's going to give me a good screenshot, isn't it? Yay! Okay. As always, love you all so very, very much. Wherever you are on this big, beautiful, fantastically blue and green rock that we call home. Have a fantastic day. Enjoy whatever your weather is, and we'll talk to you later. Bye, ladies.